Okie dokie.
Good evening, everyone. I've had an okie dokie, so I'm assuming we're live. Hopefully you are with us. It's Monday evening, it's 7 o'clock, just about to turn 7 p.m. So it's time for a Strictly Teaching again with Shana and Phil.
Woo.
So, yes, there she is in the background. She's just sorting out all her
all
messages
my
there in the
bits.
background as usual. So this week we're going to get a little saucy, really. We're going to be doing a Saucy Salsa Monday and Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. So, as ever, the first thing we're going to do is just going to go through those house rules as usual. And if you're going to dance with us this evening, do bear in mind that we don't want anybody injured. So move everything back, the chairs, the tables, the sofas, so you can't damage anything. Make sure that the floor has got no slippery surfaces, so if you've got laminate floors or wooden floors with a rug on, make sure that they're secure, that they can't slide about and you get injured again. If you have pets in the house, make sure that they are secure, so neither they nor you can be injured. Do make sure that you have yourselves a drink on the side, which Honeybun has here, and as ever through there on the left, ladies and gents toilets, which you may well need, and I'm sure you may well do this evening. So, a salsa.
Woohoo!
And it's a saucy one.
It is.
So, I'm just going to look at Honeybun here and see if anybody's joined us for this evening.
I'm just seeing if Andrew's first on.
All right, okay.
And he is.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, hello,
He's as keen as ever. Oh, long-haired Carol's joined
Long-haired
us.
Carol.
Yes.
Who's from Penwortham?
Oh.
Bird. David and Dell.
David and Adele.
Let's see who else we've got on. Martin and Anna from Chelmsford.
That's it.
Who are raring to go.
Oh, that's got to be Bronwen.
And
Brian.
Brian.
That's it. Right up there in Scotland.
Yeah, but
yes.
no one can say their names as well as them.
No.
When you hear the Scottish accent say Bronwyn and I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Brian and Bronwyn Biddle is beautiful to hear.
Right.
Bob and Caroline from Norfolk.
Oh, Norfolk, yes. It's okay, but she's reading Norfolk.
Alison and Trevor from
Abingdon.
Well done.
Yes.
Very good. Penn and Ed from
Victoria.
Well done.
British Columbia.
British
Vancouver
Columbia.
Island. Yes, it's a lovely place.
Eastbourne Posse, Celia, Jeannie and Tony, and Chrissy and Bernard from Eastbourne.
Right.
I'm sure they'll say hi. Dartmoor?
Oh, that's got to be Michael and Brenda.
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
And then, I'm sure we'll come back to some more
Right.
as we can.
Okay. So, are you going to switch yourself on?
Yes.
So, here she is,
Look, we're on holiday.
looking quite submarine.
Yes. Might be a bit loud that.
Okay.
So the sunglasses are on. They'll come off in a second. He's got his shorts on, vest, t-shirt on. Because it's a saucy salsa and it's going to get quite warm. You can still hear it whistling.
Can you?
Yes. It's just a bit loud. Okie dokie. This was invented by John and Anne Rainey, and I think it's about 6 years ago now, 2014. But we taught this when we used to teach modern sequence, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember it quite well. All right, do you want to take these off? 'Cause you're looking a bit weird at me, like you can't see my eyes. Is that better? Is that worse?
Put them back on.
Put 'em back on. Okay.
Right.
Righty ho. So it's nice and easy start, isn't it?
Yes.
So shall we dance it together? Dance it opposite so you can see. So we did the mambo a couple of weeks ago, and that was all 3 steps, if you think. So it's 1 quick, quick, slow. So a mambo would be quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Salsa feels a little bit the same, but it's going to count. We're going to count in 4s, and each 4 is going to be a tap. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 is the tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so should we face, if you do it that way, like so. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, I did 2 backwards, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so each fourth count is a tap without weight. So it's slightly different to the mambo, a little bit more to do, but the music is slower. So it works out quite well. So we're going to start in a nice Latin hold. So let's have a little bit more palm to palm, a little bit higher, with a very rounded shape. And we're going to do 2 basics. So leaders going forward on the left, followers going back on the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quite like counting in 8s in salsa. A little scratch of the head. And again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With salsa, you very often count it 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and the tap, you miss out with the actual word of 4 or 8. You just do the tap. So they count it 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so when you dance salsa normally, sort of Cuban salsa, club salsa, you very often don't do the tap anymore as well. But in sequence, it's nice to keep it different from the mambos, etc. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we've got 2 basics. 1 forward, 1 backwards. What comes next, Phil?
A chassis.
Okay, we go and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and. So we're going to do a side close side down towards the map, going along the line of dance. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, let's try that again. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Okay, from there we're going to do similar to the mambo. In fact, it's identical to the mambo, isn't it? We did 2 weeks ago. Into a cross body action. So let's just separate out again. So you can just show exactly what you're doing as leader. I'll just check all the comments.
Okay, so leaders, we've done our basic forward, a basic back, and a chassis, a side close side. Now we're going to do this sort of a cross-body hip twist, okay? So we're going to go back on our right foot. We're going to go forward on our left, down the line of dance. We're going to then bring our right foot through and tap on the left foot. So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 tap. So we'll be going down the line of dance. So it's a 1, 2, 3 tap. Once more, a 1, 2, 3 tap. So from the beginning, we've got a 1, 2, 3 tap, 1, 2, 3 tap, side close, side tap, back forward tap, tap.
Very good. You just look so cute with little shorts on.
And your socks and your shoes. It's like really formal from there down. Smart casual.
Yes.
Smart casual. Same with me really as well.
Office climbing.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, I'll have a quick look and see what everybody's doing.
1, 2. Okay.
Whoops.
Ooh, I know. Strange. So followers, we've got our 2 basics. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count it in 8s. 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got our chassis along line of dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's exactly the same as the mambo we did. So it's forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. And we've got the tap because it's salsa. Okay, we've got 4 bars up to now to the first quarter. Got our 2 basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can't believe this is just exactly the same, isn't it, as the Melrose number. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do it with the partner. And we'll see how it goes. The glasses are coming off. There we go. So you're in a close hold for the first 3 bars. Yes, yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come out of that close hold. Bring the arm down, thumb on top. Bring follower past you, just like the mambo. Leaders going back, followers going forward. Outside planner. 5, 6, 7, 8. And just like the mambo, we take a double hand hold. Okay, let's try that a few times. Then we'll try some music. We go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that quite fast. Thank you. And here we go. Yay! Okay, let's see. Let me know how you're getting on. So they're saying it's just like the mambo.
All right.
It's exactly the same as the mambo. Absolutely right. So we should be really good. It should just come into play straight away. Yes.
Right.
We don't have David this week, unfortunately,
Oh.
because he's had a little holiday. So we've got Alan Lancaster
Oh.
instead. Turn back. 2, 3, and. Okay, again. 5, 6, 7, and. Okay, again. Sing along. One last go. Here we go. Oh, you can't help but bop back to this, can you? Put you off in your prime. Okay. Oh, the hearts are coming in.
Oh, well done.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the likes.
If that's sinking in for you,
Yeah.
those steps with that tap, just send us those little thumbs up or the hearts. Just,
Yeah,
just let it go.
they're all saying it's okay.
And then we can move on. Okay?
Yeah, they're all, yeah, it's all coming in. Yeah, 2 thumbs there. Heart. Yeah,
Excellent.
okay.
Right,
Literally coming in. Okay. Yes,
Right.
got it. There we go. Fine.
Okie dokie. Right.
Next bit. Okay, got the 2 chassis, haven't we? Turning
Yes.
a little bit with the feet here as well, I think. Just to go through the feet.
So,
We're doing it together.
yes.
If I do it here, so you can see, ladies can see my feet. So we've done our crossbody into facing position, double hand hold. So we're going to do a chassis. It moves down line of dance, but we're going to face. Well, leader, you're going to, let's do that way around. That's going to make more sense, doesn't it? Leader's going to face wall for the first one. Follower, you're going to face centre for the first one. Side, close, side. Okay? So for the first one, we're going to do side, close, ooh, side, don't know what noise is, but we're going to turn on the 3rd step. So you're going to do a tap and turn 180. Okay, let's just do that again. Should we move back a little bit?
Mhm.
So you're in double hand hold. Obviously we're together. I'm just doing it so you can see my feet. So from here, we've done the tap, and we're going to do a chassis going down line of dance, but we're going to face opposite directions. It's going to be hip to hip when we do it. So we do side, close, side. But on the last step, the side, we want to do the twist, the turn. So it's 1, I'm not even moving, 2, there we go, 3. Now on this 3, don't put your heel down, do the 180 now, tap. And then we'll keep moving a long line of dance, side, close, side, close, and on the side, don't put your heel down just yet. Turn to face partner and tap. So you're turning on the 3rd step each time. If you wait until the 4, it gets quite fiddly. So we suggest turning on the 3rd step. So rather than do 1, 2, 3, and then do the tap and turn at the same time, I think it's in general easier to get where you're supposed to be on the 3rd step, on the 3rd count, and the tap is always in place then. So I would never tap as I'm still turning. Is that right? Does it feel the same? Okay, so let's try that again. Ready? Side, close, side, tap. So you're doing 180 on the first one. Side, close, side, and you're just turning 90 on the second one. Okay, so when you dance it with your partner, you'll be facing. So on the first one, be side, close, side, tap, side, close, side, tap. Okay? I don't know why it's so crackly at the minute. I'll have to need to do a big investigation again. Thought we fixed it. Let's do it so you can see us. Which way are you going to do it? Going that way? Okay, move that way then. Okay, here we go. And so it's side, close, side, tap, side, close, side, tap. Does that make sense? Should we do it one last go? And side, close, side, tap, side, close, side, tap. Okay, so that's the next 2 bars.
From the beginning, walk it through.
Yes, let's do it from the beginning and walk it through. Here we go. If we move up a little bit. And, so basic, chassis, crossbody, keep double hand hold, remember, and side, close, switch to partner. 6 bars. Try it again. Here we go, and basic, chassis, crossbody, chassis with the switch, chassis with the switch. Okay, and I think it looks nice to really go hip to hip on this one. But make sure you're not in front of each other. Make sure you are to the side. So you're staying in that position all the way down. So you end facing at the end. Okay, music?
Music, let's go for it.
I'll just see if there are any questions. Ooh. No, think they're okay. No, think we're all right. Get a thumbs up. I think we can carry on.
Okay, music it is.
Music it is. From the beginning. 2, 3, and basic. Chassis, crossbody. And hip to hip switch. Okay. I'll turn. 2, 3, and.
Oh yeah. just try, see how that goes.
Oh.
Just give us the thumbs up and a few hearts there if you're okay with that.
Yeah, we're all right.
Let's go.
We're doing well.
Excellent. It's quite a nice little dance, this is really, and it's fairly easy to pick up once you've got the rhythm of it.
Yeah, it's getting that tap
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter if you miss it out.
No. If you can get it in there, it sort of keeps the rhythm of it in the
Yeah, and it makes it different to the mambo.
Yes.
So, but there's more to do. It feels a little bit more fussy because you've got to do something with that fourth count. You
Yes.
can't just keep it as a slow. But it's not a fast rumba. It is a different dance. So,
yes.
you know, I think the tap in some ways is quite good.
Right. So,
Right. Should we try and get to halfway then? And we'll do it,
Yes.
then we'll do it with music. So, we've got our fancy pants bit. Okay. Do you want to do what the leader does first?
it might be better doing it together so you
Yeah.
can see.
I think the leader needs to know. I'll just see if I can do this without it making clunky noises. One, two. No. The leader, just so they're aware of what they're doing, because there's a lot, you've got to multitask. Even though the follow, we've got really quite complicated steps now, you've got to do two things at once. You've actually got to lead us
Yes.
and keep the rhythm going with the feet. And very often we find when we teach rock and roll, a leader can get so sort of caught up with what I'm doing with my arm, I've got to turn that way, the feet go to pot, but you need to keep this count going. So basically you're just doing a chassis, aren't you? Chassis to centre, chassis to wall, but with the tap in it. Do you want to just show that? So we've ended facing each other, we've just done the tap. Leader, you will be turning follower, but your feet are going to do a chassis to centre for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back out to wall. Okay, so it's quite simple with the feet, and there's no running across or anything, it's just a chassis to the side and a chassis back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, but you've got to turn it. I'm going to turn my mic off for this because I think it'll go crackly mad. Do you want to call it out?
So leaders, we're going up on the left foot, followers are going on the right. Leaders, we're doing the chassis to centre, but we're also lifting our right hand and our follower's left hand up, and we're taking it underneath.
So followers, we've got a 3-step turn. Keep doing step, 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 right, left, right, and tap on the end. So we'll do it facing you this way, then we'll turn it around. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap. Keep that position, you're going to unwind it. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, we'll just turn you around so you can see. Okay, so follower, we're just going under the arm, but keep hold with both hands. So we're going under this arm, but let this one come across your back, the bottom one. So it's 1, 2, 3. Some ladies might be able to go all the way under, it depends on your flexibility of both of you. But the idea is to go all the way through to actually face them on the tap. Tap, and then you spring it and wind it again. 1, 2, 3, tap. Whether you can go all the way under and face, especially when it's faster music, will depend on your, you know.
It can be easier to do doing it with momentum.
Yeah, but I don't want you to hurt your shoulder line. So again, this one goes, so left, leader's left is going up, leader's right stays down at waist height. So we're going to roll through, and follower, just let your arm go up your back. If you only get to there, that's absolutely fine. But if you can go the extra, you need to go to fingertips on this back to get all the way to face. Okay, and back we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, so flexible arms and fingertips if you're going to go for the full 360 in.
Leaders, we've got to guide our follower, we've got to turn her. So with this left hand, as it
Yeah.
goes up, okay, you're taking it out that way. There.
And it is just fingertips.
Just on the fingertips. So it's 1, 2, 3, face. And back again. 5, 6, 7, face.
You should end up where you started with, with no bruises or anything.
Okay,
Yeah, that's halfway.
halfway. Oh, right, okay. Should
Put it together. from the
Yes.
beginning. I'll see if I can talk you through. 1, 2, okay. So 2 basics to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chassis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hip to hips. 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Under 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Good. Should you do it facing that way?
Yes.
Go that way.
That's not facing that.
No, no,
way,
I
is it?
said going that way. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chassis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hip to hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Leaders, as you do that movement across, okay, make sure you move far enough. In fact, because if anything, you want to be just slightly further along than your partner. Because if you don't go far enough, it's going to be quite tight and twisty, and she's never going to be able to face you. So as I start off here, okay, I make sure that as I'm turning that my partner's there and not over there. Otherwise, her arm's going to be,
Yeah, and you do need to do that chassis.
yes. you've got
So,
to do the
yeah,
chassis.
if you just do arms and no feet,
Mhm.
you're never going to face each other. Music?
Oh, yes.
I'll turn the mic off again so it doesn't crackle. Oh, Linford's just said all good.
Oh, excellent.
Look, it's going to be, you know, when it's full speed, it's full on.
You'll enjoy full speed.
Yeah. Two, three, basic. Chassis. Cross body. Hip to hip. Under we go. That's quite fast. Again. This is 35. It's about average. Yeah.
I put her off then. I said 35 was her age, and I still got slapped for compliment.
2, 3, and.
You see how you're going on with that, folks?
Good.
Get in there. Give us those thumbs up or those
Hey.
little hearts. Just let us know how you're getting on.
Yeah.
And we might be able to have a little bit more on. If that's okay, just let us know if you want a bit
Yeah,
more.
that's coming, it's good. Neil says good. Celia says it's okay so far. Carol says it's all good. Christine says it's all good.
Which
Gina
Carol's that one?
too.
Long-haired Carol.
Longhaired
Yes.
Carol. Who will forever be known as Longhaired Carol.
Yes.
Have to change the name by deed poll.
Right.
Right, shall we have a quick drink?
A quick drink, yes. And we can...
And we can perhaps get through the next quarter, shall we?
Yeah,
And then we can do a little bit more on the action maybe on Wednesday.
yes.
What do you do for time? 7:30. Okay.
No, it's time, yes. Okay. When you've had a drink, we shall go and start the next little bit.
Just checking what comes next.
Mhm.
Oh, it's very similar to the gavotte. Now, isn't it?
Right.
Maybe not, by the look on your face. We do the roll in, albeit we rolled in from a different way. Roll out. And then come face back.
You come back into Cuddle first, aren't you?
Yeah, but then we're walking and rolling out.
And
That was
yeah.
the roll out bit I was
Yeah,
talking about.
okay.
Okay. Right.
So,
You ready? Should we
Mhm.
carry on?
yes.
Okay, at home, everybody. Somebody's just asked about the speed. Yeah, 35.
Okay.
So the mambo we did on 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
the mambo was, I think David's mambo was 36, the slower one, and we danced it at 40 for the
Right.
faster one. So this is slower, even though it doesn't feel like it, than the slow mambo.
Right.
Because we've got more to do, because we've
Yeah.
got this tap
Tap.
in it, so that's why we need it a little bit slower. Right, so we rolled out, we roll back in,
Yeah.
and we are that way.
Yes, we are.
So from, I have to put the mic on.
No, want it. From here, we're going to do, and we've done this so many times over the last few weeks, haven't we, the last few months. You're going to do a back break, I think we both pull back, or do you go forwards? Do you want to double check?
Mm.
I don't know if you've able to see it. Okay, but we're going to roll into Cuddle. So follower, we're going to do a back, replace, and then roll into Cuddle. But of course, we've got the tap on the fourth count. So it's not a quick, slow. There's a bit more to it. 1, 2, 3, tap. So you're going to pull back. 1, 2, 3, tap. And as always, I like to end in the position I'm going to finish in on the 3. So your tap is just always in place. We're never having to catch up with the tap. This is forward. Okay, it's not a pull back. Okay, so you're going forwards, follow you're going backwards. 1, 2, going to turn her into Cuddle. 3, tap. So you're tapping on the foot nearest partner. Okay, we'll unwind. Okay, so you're going to go forward leaders. 1, 2, 3, tap. From there, we're going to do 3 walks and a tap, starting on the inside foot. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, should we just do that bit? Oh, hello, before we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, empty pots. Hang on. And 1, 2, 3, tap, walk, 2, 3, tap. All right, should we try that again? Should we do it the other way around? Okay, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, all right. I think we'll be fine with that bit. Should we do the next 2 bars?
Yes.
Okay, let's move it up a bit and we can get it all in. Don't know how we're going to fit it all in when we dance it. Worry about that in a minute.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, tap, walk, 2, 3, tap. We're going to roll out, so we're going to let go with that front hand connection. There you go. But you've still got the back one, round the back. Okay, so leader, I think you walk forwards, do you?
Yes.
Walk forward for 3 and then taps. Follower, we're going to roll out, but move it down the room. It's not rolling out to the side, it's rolling line of dance. Well, that's where it should be anyway. And 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay, let's try that again. Here you go. And 1, 2, roll in, and walk, and roll out. Okay, that's 3 bars, isn't it?
Yep.
So on we go. And 1, 2, 3, tap, walk, 2, 3, tap, roll out, 2, 3, tap.
And then we finish it off because we need to get back together to face. So we're going to do forward, close, side, tap. Is that right? So we're going to do forward, close, side, tap.
And that's 3/4.
And that's 3/4.
Leaders, just bear in mind that
That's
you can
okay.
help your follower as she rolls out. Try not to sort of flick the hand or the arm too much so she goes outwards. As I let her roll out, I keep my arm there against her back and I'm leading her down the room. So she feels that little bit of pressure keeping her going down the room rather than rolling out that way. And we both end up facing down the line of dance.
Yes, and I went into closed at the end, but it's not, it's double hand hold. That was my fault. At the very end. I'm so used to going to a closed position, I just adopted it. But actually, it's double hand hold at the end. Okay, so should we just do that last section with music?
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone's doing really well at home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you want to switch the music on?
Yes.
Should we do music?
I was going to walk it through first, but obviously you're supposed to pick that up telepathically from me. Didn't actually say it out loud. Cuddle hold. Into cuddle. And cuddle. Woo. Walk. Roll out. Forward, close, side, tap. Let's go double hand hold. Give them the game away. Like 7-4 at the end. Okay, double hand hold at the end. 5, 6, 7, and into cuddle. Or walk. Roll out. And forward, close, side, tap. At the end. Once more. Yeah. 2, 3, and.
That's fairly straightforward quarter, that is, really.
Yeah, there's a few comments coming in, Phil.
Oh, is there?
Can we just do that last bit a little bit more slowly, the transition into the bit at the end? Yeah, the line.
Catwalk.
So it's just the end bit. They're okay with the rolling out,
Mhm.
it's just the very end bit.
Just, I like
Like the catwalk, is that what you're doing? Just like that, that's all you need to do.
That's all you need to do, yes.
That's all there is to it.
Much slower.
Yes, just the last bit. So this bit's fine, into cuddle, and walk, this bit's fine.
Now, leaders,
Oh.
as you're going forward, see my wrist there. As she opens out, I keep that on her hip to keep her going down there. 1,
Gives me a little,
2, 3, down.
So from here, you're going forward on the foot nearest partner, forward. You're going to close your back foot to your front foot and turn to face partner and change weight. So you're now on your closed feet and you're on the foot nearest the map. And then you're going to go again, slide down to the side step and then a tap. Forward, close, side, tap. So if you're not sure, just say it. Forward, close, side, tap. So from there, it's forward, close, side, tap. Should we just dance that on the side? Do it that way. On the side. So we've rolled out. So it's forward, close, side, tap. And to prepare for the end section, we are going to do the shape, the diagonal arm shape. Okay, alrighty. So let's now do the last section a few times. Going to roll it through from cuddle hold onwards. Oh, hearts are coming up, they're okay.
Excellent.
They quite like it fast.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Okay. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Warm.
Small.
On the cuddle. And
Right, let us know if that's just clicking with you.
I'm enjoying the music though.
12 bars. It's a nice
Sorry, I'm
click,
still enjoying the
isn't
music.
it? I know. Okay, so we're 3/4 of the way through there. Just give us the thumbs up or those little hearts if you're comfortable with that. And what we'll do is start to dance it through from the beginning.
Oh, Jo says she's really loving this.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. I think they're quite warm
Mm-hmm.
out there. So maybe just a quick drink.
Right, okay, yes, grab yourselves a drink and we shall dance it through from the
Well, should we
beginning.
walk it through? No? Okay. Let's walk it through once from the beginning. And everyone at home, if they're not sure, they can always again watch the first one and just preempt what we're going to do. Shout it out before we do it. It's always a good ploy to see if you know it.
Right.
I could ask you to do that, Phil, couldn't I? You could shout it out before we do it. Because it might help me remember it as well. And then we'll do it to music.
Okay.
Okay, I'm having a quick drink.
So we'll walk it through, are we?
Let's do one walk through.
Right.
The whole kit and caboodle. Make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Because we haven't done the transitions yet, have we, between the sections? And then do it to music.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I have a go? Yeah, crack it.
Okay, so how did we start? We started with 2 basics. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So shout out the next bit.
Chassis.
Well done. Okay. So we're going to chassis along line of dance. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Crossbody hip
Good
twist.
boy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what do we do? So don't be tempted to go into the twirly bit yet. We've got the 2 chassis, the hip to hip chassis first.
Leader.
1,
Facing wall.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we do the under the arm bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to move it up a bit. Then we're going to go into the new section, into the cuddle hold, leader going forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, walking. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we've got our roll out, moving along line of dance. How much room you've got, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last part of that third section, forward, close, side, tap. Okay, all right, should we do one more walk through the other way?
This way.
Yeah, from the beginning. You're right. Okay, and basic, chassis. Little tiny one. Hip twist, hip to hips. Turn. Into cuddle. Walk. Roll off. And forward, close, side, tap. Ta-da! What do you reckon, everybody?
Music.
Can we go to music?
Oh yes.
Can we keep it going?
Yes.
Don't know how we're going to do that. Haven't tried that yet.
Folder manage.
Oh, nobody said anything.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're
Okay.
practicing it.
Right. Music.
Music.
All 12 bars.
All 12 bars.
Mm.
Well done.
3/4.
Working out, is that right? Here we go. 2 basics. 1, 2, chassis, hip twist, hip to hips, turn, cuddle, walk, roll out, forward, close, side, tap. Basic. Chassis. Stop thinking.
tell you why that happened after. 2, 3, and. And hey, well done. Good, good.
Excellent.
Hurrah. I'll tell you why I kept getting confused. Because there are 3 positions where you're like this. If you think about it, so you've got the into the hip to hip bit, into the rolling, or into the cuddle. Okay, so I just had that. Which one am I on? Which one am I on?
See, leaders, see how it's important it is for us to lead, so they can't do their own thing.
Yes.
So leading, this is what it's all about. And when I manage to do it, I'll let you know. And even more importantly, when I manage that she'll let me do it, it'll be even bigger.
And it's when you're used to doing something. Oh, didn't even touch it then. When you're used to doing something, you've done it over and over and over, and muscle memory's in. God, it's so hard, isn't it, to take that out again. But yeah, that's why. So I was in that same position, thinking, which bit are we on? Which bit are we on? Not because normally we just do it that way, and you'd kind of have a sense of the pattern. But I don't know about you at home, but when we change it and come back this way, it just throws me a little bit. Like my orientation's gone. So that's what happened then. So just, it wasn't Phil at all. It was all me. Okay, it was all me. I should have just followed you.
Yeah. see what happens when you're not willing to follow.
Oh, I am willing. I'm
we
just not able.
we had just a little bit of a tussle.
Just one or two. Only one or two. Yeah.
You were going somewhere else, weren't you?
Yeah. I'll just check there are no questions or anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it on a hot night.
Yeah. Right. So that's 3/4 of the dance we've done so far. We should be back on Wednesday evening, same time again, 7 o'clock, to finish the last bit off. We shall no doubt give you 1 or 2 little hints and tips about salsa.
Yes, we will, yeah.
For it. And of course, there's, for you Zoomers, like there's nothing in there, so you can have a little bit of a break or go through it with us anyway.
Yeah. Salsa's lovely. I like
it is.
salsa.
It's a party dance.
It is a
really,
party
isn't it?
dance,
I like
but
it.
it's quite full on
They're
with
all the
that tap.
rhythms that have got their own little party dance. You know, you've got
Yeah,
the Viennese has got its party dance. You've got
Yeah.
tango with its party
absolutely.
dance. You know,
Yeah,
it's,
that's right.
It's nice to have those.
Yeah, but yeah, the tap makes it different. So I would stay with the tap, even though in common culture now it's very rare you would see a tap. You'd see kicks, you know, do something on that last step, but it's a very fluid dance salsa, isn't it? So I'm trying to put my hand there because of the thing on the back. No, I'll move it. Okay,
Right.
so yeah, done very well.
Excellent. Well done, everybody.
Well done, everybody.
So,
Very good. Saucy salsa.
Saucy Salsa. So we should be back Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Yes, and we'll finish it off
Oh yes.
and have a little look
Mhm.
at how it
The
feels
rhythm of
as
it.
well. Yeah, yeah.
So, till then, stay well, stay safe, enjoy the sunshine there if you've got it. And,
It might be raining where you are.
You never know.
Who knows?
but we should be back on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. I hope you can join us. But from now until then, all that leaves us to say is from
Us.
to you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Thank you for
Take
coming.
care. Bye.
Well done.
It's so useful doing this. Imagine what you're saying. I just read it. I just like the comments.
Yeah. I don't have that out there when you got it.
I know, but it's exactly the same as normal.